Yes, of course.
The new one.
Thank you.
Did you see I put the nice background there for you guys, huh?
I saw.
A little bit of a snippet of a taste to come.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
yeah. So it's the crackle stick.
Oh, you put that other shit down there too. Oh god.
Shit down what way?
The flump flump flump.
Oh, the flim flim, yeah, the flimpy, the flim flims. Okay, yeah, okay. So, yes, okay, that was a while ago since we actually played. So I'm gonna try and recap to the best of my abilities. But basically, in short, Archibald, Jordan, and Raylith saw the captain and Aldez talking and decided to try and chip in. Lyra and Grace decided to have a moment, and Hexy was up to sneaky shit. The end.
That about sums it up.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so Hexy and Archibald at one stage went down into the deck of the ship itself, and you came across a room that was opposite. Well, not opposite, but it was there by the captain's quarters. You saw the captain at one point going into the room and turning invisible to go and sleep, and you noticed that that there were two dwarfs in front of this door, whereas Hexy, being a fairy that she is, she was snooping around, curious to her, shall I say, just her nature. She tried to figure out a way as to how this door worked, but for some reason she couldn't, because the door had an arcane lock on it, and there was never really a thing that came across as a means to pick lock. But you noticed that there were runes around the one entry point which looked like a fitting, so obviously there's some form of a key. And at one stage during the session, you guys also noticed that it was around the neck of the warlord. And basically, Warlord Shelton and his crew are the ones that are managing the hammer. And you guys are now on your way to what you would assume would be Gracklestick itself. You guys are on the Dark Lake, a very, very dark water itself, with a bit of fungi here and there that just illuminates a little bit of the underwater. Occasionally you'll see something swimming here and there, but because of the dangers of the Underdark, never really seen in such a way that you can see it in detail, because the rule of thumb in the Underdark, you stop, you die, especially in the Dark Lake itself. And you and your dragons obviously taking a bit of the time to rest. Your dragons each went back into their bags and holdings, and they formed almost like an egg chrysalis as to start recharging their so-called batteries, so that when the time came and they answered to any abyssal magic again, then they would be off. But it takes a few days for them to get back to where they can actually communicate and interact with you guys again. And so you guys at this moment in time are pretty much on your own. But with that being said, a couple of the non-playable characters also showed a bit of growth. You've got Yukuk and Spiderbait, the two goblin brothers. You noticed Stool, which got a little bit bigger now. That's more or less the same size as Hexy, a little bit bigger. You got Anira, you've got Graves, that's doing his thing, and basically you guys are on the ship itself, and you are on your way. So with that being said, Hexy was the last one that we recall. She noticed these little disc-like creatures coming towards her with tentacles and with these eyes, and you notice, or she noticed that they change and alter from color to color. And as they get closer to Hexy itself, you notice that they're like a greenish, teal, and blue color, like a light blue. And they basically rock up to where you are. Hexy, what are you doing?
So I'm still on the boat, right?
Yes.
Okay, and
There
this
we
stuff
go.
is like floating on the side, very down or very up.
Yeah, no, they floating. I would
they're
say
low.
pretty much eye level. They didn't rock up to the ship with the notion of, caution. They kind of like are in a group. I wouldn't say single formation, but clearly there's one that's leading them and up to the boat itself. But you can see they are they're very calm. They're very relaxed. There's not one sense of their approach that comes across as sneaky or trying to be, trying not to be seen. They are there. And they don't really worry about the fact that you notice them. But what you notice is that it is very foggy, and what you can recall is that you didn't see them at first. You saw like these little pulses of lights first, almost like a robot in the mist, like a traffic light, where you can see it's changing red, but you can't see the actual globe itself. It was like that at first, but then as they pierce through the fog, you notice that these things. So at first, it takes you back a bit. Like you never expect to see this creature. And just to give you a little bit of a description of a bit of a weird, bizarre creature that they are. They're clearly aberrant in nature, and you notice that they've something's happening. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but you notice that they've got this typical, they've got this flat base, and there's a lot of tentacles at the bottom. There's a little mouth that opens that makes this like flump noise when they go past. And you notice that the eyes are constantly looking around. If one eye is talking to you, the other eye is likely looking around and scanning almost like in a 360. And all of them are doing it. And you notice that they travel in sort of like a group. And one color that the leader has then sort of like ripples to the rest. And you see them coming towards the ship.
Okay. I'd like to attack the leader, please.
You want to attack the leader?
Why? It's a jellyfish.
Why not?
No. Can I stop her and be like, no, they're friendly.
I don't know. That's
Possibly, this would make them not friendly.
Roll. Exy, roll your initiative. Hey, okay, who wants to try and stop her? Who doesn't?
I want to try and stop her.
I don't think I
Okay,
know this is.
Archibald is there. Okay.
I'm at the point of
who
the ship.
else? Anyone
I don't know
else?
what this is.
I'll try.
Okay, so you got to roll your initiatives, and if she beats your initiative, then she still gets to go. So Hexy, you got to roll initiative, and the rest as well.
I get a very big fright and I retaliate. It was just.
Yeah, by all means, go for it. Go for it.
Shit.
Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah.
I'm with Jordan on this. I don't
Raylan.
notice anything.
Raylan!
Okay, so Raylan, where are you, Raylan?
Right. Oh, he's fucking far, man. How's he gonna stop her?
Yeah,
thought I was
you're like on the deck here, all right? And you see Shanae, okay, you see Hexy, and you see these things coming towards you see these things coming towards her, and you see her priming, right? Is there anything that you want to do to try and stop this or not? Is there anything that you can do?
Hold on. Can I, just calm her down? Use my calm emotions on her, please.
Chill, let's chill.
Do you have calm emotions?
I do.
Okay, all right. And what's the range on that?
Range on that's 20 foot. Wait.
20 foot, and then you've got your spell sniper. What is the range that it does on top?
No, it doesn't do no, it's just 60 feet is the range of it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So yes, okay, so Hexy, you see this thing coming, you're like, whoo, what spell are you trying to cast? By the way, I'm just putting a disclaimer. This is not what I expected.
Aggression.
But okay, Hexy, go for it.
Scorching ray.
Oh god.
New
Scorching ray,
people
okay.
are trigger happy, yeah.
You're gonna pop a
Genade.
level 2 on these poor things. Yes, my spells only go up to level 4.
Okay, right. Okay.
Ultimate
Scorching ray. So
murder.
get your scorching ray ready.
Where's
As
my?
we
Oh
can
wait.
see here.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, all right. So
Okay,
you're priming this, right? And Raylith,
Yeah.
you cast calming emotions. Now here's the thing, right? Calming emotions, level 2, is a concentration spell. So each humanoid within a 20-foot sphere centered at the point you choose in range must succeed on a Christmas saving throw or be affected by one of the following effects. Okay, so the creature becomes indifferent about creatures of your choice that isn't hostile toward this indifferent end. So basically, in short, you can choose to say, listen here, you're gonna be calm against these creatures. All right.
Yes.
So you gotta roll your check first, and then Hexy needs to see if she beats that. Okay, so your roll is a charisma DC 15. So Shanae, or Hexy, skies toch. Hexy, you need to
Yes.
roll a charisma saving throw, and you need to beat 15 or more.
15 or
Doesn't-
more.
You
Doesn't
need
my
to beat
charisma add to it?
15 or more.
Okay, yeah, you guys are in luck because my charisma is shit.
If it was a nat 20, I would have laughed my ass off. Okay, all right. So,
Aw, so he calms me.
Raylan, you see her priming it. You see like this ball of fire getting ready to go off. And then just before it happens, what do you say to Hexy to try and calm her down?
Yes, vrouw mensen, het is niet een fucking jellyfish. Kom hier.
A PTSD or something. Huh?
I look to the people and I'm like, I'm sorry, I jump easily.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
It's okay.
for this sake, right, Hexy, you shoot this, right? But it's only one bolt. So I'm going to say, for the sake of this to be fair, you have the flump targeted. You can cast the to hit to see if it hits.
Okay. To hit.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Error.
Okay. You can
Oh,
roll a 1
God.
damage.
Go, go,
Here we
go.
go again, boys.
Yeah, there we
Why?
go.
They're gonna bring
Never-
mommy, and
I
mommy's
just-
gonna come fuck our shit up.
I just wanted to read my book in peace.
You know what? Fuck it. I guess we're throwing down. Okay. The jellyfish is on the menu, boys.
Yo, you gave in
get
so
this.
quickly.
All right. Okay, so you hit the flump.
Oh god.
Okay, and you see it like burning, and you just see it. Its eyes have got that like look of like overwhelming pain, and you see it looking towards you, and it speaks, but it doesn't speak from its mouth. It speaks from the mind. Okay. Let me quickly.
You have failed us.
All right.
Geef mij ook een beetje.
The moment.
What did I say, Cameron?
One must be one with the soul.
The moment you hit him, all right, you hear a voice that says, "Namaste. I am Saresh Patar, and I speak on behalf of them. Who are you to shoot at me?"
Can we all hear this?
No, only she can.
No, I'll say I'm superior. And I was
God.
defending myself because you came at me very quickly.
You are defending about me? You are not a believer, but a seeker of life. And you see like the flums, they're all kind of moving towards you. And they're moving sort of like in a position where they're not really sure what and why you attacked it, but they are coming to like surround you.
Can do it again.
You can see fucking hentai.
Into me, I see.
I am not a believer. Not a believer of what?
Shun the non-believer.
Shame. Shame.
So when you see them getting to this position, right? You see the one like, now we will call on the peaceful of life. And you see them all coming around you, and they start pointing their tentacles at you.
Whoa. Maybe we should
What do
intervene,
you do?
guys.
I would say you got one action.
Apologize.
Ja, fuck, alles bezig. Let me see.
One thing I don't understand is why is she freaking out with the tentacle monster right behind her?
I don't know.
Can I use a color spray?
Oh god.
Yeah,
can't
sure.
come on.
Where do you want to do color spray?
In the cone in front of me. So I want to see if I can blind them.
Like that, eh? What's the arc on it? I think it's
It says here 15-foot cone.
50 foot. Okay, there's your cone. Where do you want it?
Ooh.
I think we've
Feels
probably
like
noticed by
MTG.
now, right?
Move it down a little bit to see if you can get number flume 3 in as well.
Yeah, okay, alright, give me a second. Ooh. Let's see.
Right, the perverted fairy is attacking Gandhi.
Fuck your Gandhi.
Okay, like that?
Dude, what these guys goes like on hunger strikes in the end.
So meaning, okay, go up again.
Okay.
You like, check the lines.
Yeah.
Okay, stem eens weer neer. Can we see you?
The question is the fairy gonna die today or not?
Okay, there. Is that better?
She'll become a Pastafarian by
I can't
tonight.
see anything.
Okay, let's try there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are we hitting number 4? Not really.
not so
Sort
far
of.
yet.
I'd say that you can try, yeah.
Okay,
It's one...
I'm happy with it.
Okay, right. So you can cast your magic and mark it off your character sheet.
Where's this thing now?
There's music.
Oh, there it
over
is.
here.
Okay.
And why did you want to become a guru?
Benji, I'm half tempted to fucking throw in the old person on actually to see what happens.
Do it, bro. This is madness. What is she doing?
I don't know. She's going off on fucking rockets.
Okay, no, it's fine. Let me just quickly
Alright.
see here. Wait,
Yeah,
oh, there we go. Color spray, level 1. Yeah, let's quickly go do that. Okay, so they need to.
These little flumps could have hold the answer.
So now you gotta. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can roll the check again.
Okay, one moment. Oh, what the fuck nou gebeurt?
No, it's 4. So fail, succeed. So 2 of them go blind.
Okay, I've got one
But
vote.
one of them is the leader, okay? And when this happens, right? You hear a voice that's like, no time to hesitate. We must use the smell poem. when that happens, he casts a spell, right? And you see it trigger, but it hits you. I'm going to ask you to roll me a wisdom check.
A check. Okay.
Oh, wisdom save, sorry.
Oh, save.
Yes.
Where's my wisdom? Okay. I seem to be slightly wise.
Yeah.
Why's that? Yeah.
Oh no!
God.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I am very wise. Do not.
I gotta say, guys, I did not expect Indian Hindu jellyfish on the agenda tonight.
It is but a way of the tentacle, Barbara.
I don't know. There's
When that
something not right
happens-
about these jellyfish, man.
When that happens, okay, shit. Now I'm gonna roll for them as well. Okay, so let me just quickly. Yes, the sexy. Hey, you threw me under the bus here. Okay, let me just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Archibald, you need to roll a wisdom save as well.
What? Me?
Yes, yeah. Trust me, you'll understand. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2.
I rolled rather well. 21.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. 5, 5, 9, 8, 18, 5, 1. Oh my god, only one. So, Hexy, it hits you. I'm going to explain to you what happens now, but then it spreads to the one, and then it spreads to the next person, and it spreads to the other person. And you, Archibald, start getting this feeling of complete peace and zen. You get this feeling of like, oh, the
Fucking
world
high.
is my oyster. I can eat and pray and love as much as I like. And you see it starting to spread between the people on the boat itself. And actually you hear the one flump in your brain, in your mind, as it says, a person who moves mountains begins by carrying small stones away, or has stone shape, but fucking who uses magic. It's spreading as it starts going from you to the next one. Archibald, Hexy, you out. Archibald, and let's go with Raylith, Loops, and Joran. You see what's going on, and all of a sudden you see Hexy. She just her wings go down, and you see Jonathan. He's like so pretty. Prince Derendal, which is this really aggressive, big-looking guy. It's like, do or do not. There is no try. And you see him, he's just standing there, and he's like half tilting left and right the whole time. What are you guys doing?
I should like to call for my mates. Raylith, Joran, we need some help over here.
What's going on?
We have a situation, and also Lyra, please, if anybody sees her, I can't find her on the map. So these jellyfish, yeah, they're doing some crazy stuff over here. Everybody's way too mellow. Reminds me of my youth. And I think they're friendly, but we should decide as a team what we're gonna do.
Do you want to speak to them and see what they say before we approach you? I feel like you.
Okay,
I think Hex is like patient 0 right now.
Yeah, Doctor, just stand ready in case they want to do weird stuff. You know, I'll have a lightning bolt cocked and ready to go. Okay.
Okay.
Can I try and talk to these jellyfish?
Yeah, you can more than welcome. When you're on your way, you see like the warlord Shelton as he gets there. He's like,
God's sake.
what the hell is going?
Oh.
There it is.
Oh. Can I walk up to him?
Peaceful. You see him like going completely mellow. He had his hammer ready, and now all of a sudden nothing's happening. You see the dwarfs, they start to immediately drop their guards as well as they're just standing there. And you see even Pocket as she's kind of like sitting there and okay. And you can see like the smile almost like in a like a hypnotic area they're completely at a zen and peace area in their minds. There's nothing that really comes across as them actually being there. Archibald, you saved. Who else is coming? Raylith? Anyone else? Lyra?
So
fucking distance.
can I walk up to Warlord Shelton?
I'll put you. Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to do my best to impersonate a hippie man. This is Archibald Harriman in his calm state, brah. And I go up to him and I say, Warlord Shelton, and I give him a hug.
Here I go.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Okay. Oh god, my performance is very much not good. With advantage, perhaps? considering the circumstances?
I would say yes, you can do it with advantage. I just want to see what the score is like.
Okay, a 12
Okay, yeah, 12.
and a 2. Oof.
Okay, so I'll give you the 12. Okay, yeah, sure. So you go up to him and you're like, yeah, man. And Warlord is like, so peaceful.
Peaceful,
so much wisdom.
So much wisdom. But you know what, man? Just listen to me. Let our minds connect, man. The other day when we were walking, you said I'm an inferior being. You remember that, man?
Fuck, man, old grudges.
Yeah,
I
man.
remember.
That's all in the-
wow.
But that's all in the past, man. That's like way back. We're not gonna think about that. But you know, man. We gotta deal with our pain. And the pain, we gotta deal with the pain, man. And the way I deal with my pain is by going to get myself a drink, man. And you know what I need for that? I need a little bit of gold, man. You think you can give me just a little bit of gold, man? And we just put this whole thing behind us?
Yeah, I can give you gold. Give me a man, bro. Give me a man. And you see him like going back into his pockets, and he starts pulling out something there. And then as he's about to give it to you, he's like, try not to become a person of success, bruh, but rather a person of value. Don't do great things. Do small things in a great way. Like gives you the coins.
Namaste, man. And I embrace him one more time, even though we're about the same height, I think. Namaste, man. Okay. And then I should like to waddle off and maybe let somebody else talk to the jellyfish.
Right. As this happens, you notice that Aldeth is coming, and all of a sudden he also is like, what the hell is going on? Still, you weird little crazy boy, thing you. And you notice like you see Shashar.
Oh, shit.
And you see in Nera, she's like that typical bucket of nerves where she's like, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? And all of a sudden she's like, wild magic is the path to a thing. And she's like completely gone, completely chilled. Raylith, you can roll me a wisdom check.
Don't I get advantage on that one?
Yes, you can. It's a mind. It's something to do with the mind. Yeah. You just quickly see here. 12, 14, 9, 18. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, one. Yeah, that's one.
So many of them.
And then the last one at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah.
Tell me my advantage.
Okay, so Jordan and Lyra, you guys can also roll. Sorry,
Do
what's
I
that?
get a choice in
My
this?
advantages doesn't stack,
I wasn't
right?
even close.
No.
What?
I want to know how far the drugs are spreading, because
Everywhere.
This it reminds you of you've seen this very similar to what Stool does with the communications, the report spores. It's very tiny and it's kind of like it just floats around. And you notice that it's similar to that. It feels similar, but it's not spores. This is in the brain. This is something that's going psychically to each person, and it's jumping from one person to the next. Raylith with a 19, you fine. You sound. And Jordan and Lyra need to roll.
Mr. DM, I'd like to move over to Stool.
yeah, baby.
You wish to go to?
Stool, and then
Yes, sure.
maybe just if he allows me to just pick him up, because there's going to be a lot of drunk people stumbling around here, or at least usher him somewhere a little bit safer.
Yeah, sure. So you pick him up and you put him. Where do you put him?
Somewhere safe. Try and is he affected by this magic?
I'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so Jordan, you fine, and Lyra's fine, and you notice how everyone else just goes into this like melancholy place, and you see the flumps as they're like moving around And just give me a second quickly, I just want to get it.
Oh, you got a net
go.
20, Eddie? Nice.
I
Yeah,
don't
net
know.
20, yeah, no, for sure. That is good. There we go. And when this happens, you see this, you see the rest of the flumps as they kind of like start to spread out a little bit. And you hear the one as it like pitches in your mind. But now this is mainly towards Lyra, you didn't save. Joran, you saved. Rayla saved. And Archibald saved.
How did
Okay?
I not save? What
Because
was I
you had to beat
supposed
the
to say?
19.
Got 21.
Hey?
She got
Oh,
a
she got
21.
21. Yes, okay, that's right. So you got a, okay, so you fine. You fine.
Oh, I was about to say, yo.
Okay, and then as you see them like moving around, you see the one flump and it's like they ping almost the psychic communications to the group, and you hear the flumps as they say, if you cannot fly, then run, and if you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving onward. And the one like moves away, and you can see that this is like weird because they it's excessive encouragement and praise that they are giving to the group. And you notice that the other one is like, eat, play, and do what you want. Soon you will be dead. Haters are gonna hate. Let them hate and do what you want. Soon your haters will also be dead. And you kind of like get the impression that they are going around and they're enforcing this smell poem or psychic song through these words itself. Is there anything that the three of you want to do before we move?
Fellows and lady, I'm not sure if these creatures, these flumps, are friendly or not. I do not enjoy how they have imposed themselves upon us. Do you guys think we can trust them?
Weird. I don't like them, but the way they, you know, we pulled the first trigger, so I think we have to clean the floor.
Okay. Can I try speaking to them?
You can try by all means, because please
Yeah,
go speak to them. If you want to try, but hey, bruh.
Okay, I would.
They said death
Can-
there
can-
somewhere. I don't know. Someone's gonna be killed.
Can somebody who's not high come and help me just take care of Stool, please?
Okay, well, Stu
Oh.
will definitely come to me. I'm very like me and Stu are very close, so I can
Okay,
just
protect Stool, bro. Okay, I'm going to waddle off closer and go, hello,
Okay,
Mr.
so does Doran go and get stool? You see, does Doran move up?
if I can I'll even shadow step if need be. If there's
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll say that there's free roam. This isn't really combat. It's
Okay.
more like they just nullifying the circumstances. That's what flumps do. Is that they like weird in the way that they operate.
there's also one thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Well, I also want to just have a look in our surroundings to see if we're still heading in direction, not going into
The
something.
boat is just going now.
I just want to see if there's no because
it's just going ahead. And then Archibald, what were you planning to do? What did you want to say? You wanted to talk to them.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Flumps.
Who are you?
Okay, I'm gonna try to do my best Flump accent, you know. Hello, man. My name is Archibald. How may I address you?
Archibald, you are in luck today. In 3 words, the meaning of life can be unlocked. It goes on.
Ah, so wise, so wise. So, Mr. Flumph, may I simply ask? Okay, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
You can call me Saresh Patel.
Okay, Suresh, I'm going to do my best to just ask. First off, I am so sorry about Haxie and the scorching ray that hit you. We sincerely apologize. She's going through a stressful time at the moment. She's a bit on edge. How can we help you? Why are you here?
We are here because we must be. Life is shit. Sleep in and do not worry to find meaning in life. Stop doing the things you don't want to do. Make the excuses and live a life of fuck it. If your day is fucking it, go home and unfucking it.
Wise words.
I shall say sometimes. But anyways, yes. Can you help us? We are trying to get to a city called Gracklestone. We have a warlord, Dwegar, and a bunch of his cronies on the ship. They are extremely aggressive, or they were extremely aggressive until you arrived. We need to get to this city. Can you maybe help us?
We have already helped, but now you must help yourself. And you see them just kind of like floating onwards. What I'm gonna say now, what you do realize is that Stool, in this case, when you gave Stool to Joran, you notice that Stool was in a very calm looking demeanor. And all of a sudden you see like a little smile popping up.
Oh no.
And you notice that he releases a ton of spores. But because you guys are all connected, and because it's something that you willed back in the day already, all of a sudden, all of you guys start getting this happiness. And Jordan, you looking at Stool at first, he's like this little mushroom myconoid standing on your hand. And all of a sudden, you see this like eyes that open wide, the mouth, and all of a sudden you just see spores releasing in all directions. And as this happens, we quickly get it. There we go.
Here we go.
Bad trip.
You notice that everything just goes crazy. Like you start seeing everyone running around on the ship. At one moment they're going extremely slow. Hexie's tumbling over her own feet. You see the one dwarf that's whacking another one with a pan. The cook. You see Jonalith and Twitch and Pocket that are dunking another dwarf on the side of the ship. You see Raylith that's juggling with telekinetic abilities and moving around, and you see Archibald that's shooting magic missiles for days in all directions. And you notice that the dwarves are all running around, and it's completely chaotic. And when you're looking back, you realize the only reason why you're not badly affected is because Stool and you have got this sort of like semi-agreement that he would keep you somewhat in the clear. But what you do realize is that the ship is just trudging forward. It's just doing its own thing. So Jordan, what do you want to do while you see this chaos taking place?
I wanna walk up to Exie, turn her around, and give her a massive slap. To see if I can maybe slightly wake her up, possibly from this madness.
But not
Okay, yeah. So roll your attack.
Good excuse, Harry.
Yeah.
How do
Out
I do
of
just do a punch?
everything. You could have taken charge of a ship, but you choose to hit Hexie.
Yes. How do I just do a normal punch hit, or can I just murder with a dagger?
You can just do the 2 hits.
Oeh, gaat ons.
Oh, 19. You give her a lekker snot clap. Okay, so you can roll a d4. So with that, 3 damage goes to Hexie. Where's Hexie at? Okay, here we go.
honestly stay.
As this happens, Hexie, you go tumbling, and all of a sudden you're grabbed by a dwarf, and the dwarf is jumping around, and he's like throwing you around. You see like your fairy dust is going everywhere. You see spider bait and you keep throwing other people around. You see Shushar on the side of the boat. You see Nero also trying to run around doing crazy things. She's almost streaking completely naked. You notice that Lyra, she's punching the crap out of two dwarfs just randomly, and the dwarfs bleeding from their nose and mouth. They're just laughing and think it's the funniest thing, looking at each other. And you see Joran that's like throwing daggers left, right, and center. You see Archibald going crazy. The whole ship is absolute chaos. And Hexy, you can roll a wisdom check to see if you can pull out.
Everything else.
Raylan?
Yep.
Is this strobe lights?
Here? Okay, with a 13, no, you're still clapping. So you are trying to fly around and do everything that you want to, but you can't. Raylan, you can roll me a 1d4 minus 1.
Okay, no.
Roll me a 1d4, whatever your result is, minus 1.
Which one's a D4?
The pyramid
pyramid
one, next to the double zeros. A 2 minus, okay, so 1 day has passed already. All of a sudden,
Oh my god.
you can't explain what's happening. You just see these people going absolutely crazy. Raylith, you casting meta magics. You see the sword that's talking to you, and you think it's the biggest joke because the sword is not supposed to talk, but you are carrying on. What do you guys do? Joran, you're the only one that's able to do anything right now.
Yeah. I am gonna. Who's the lightest over here? The rabbit. Oh, Hexy.
Yeah.
The rabbit. I'm gonna take the rabbit, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna take rope. I'm gonna try and catch the rabbit.
Yeah? He's
And
running
take-
all over the place.
I'm gonna try and catch him, tie the rope around his leg, and dip him in the water.
Okay, yeah, sure.
See if I can wake him up.
Okay, so roll an acrobatics check, and the other one must do an acrobatics save, like do a dex save or an acrobatics roll and counter those two tallies.
So I'll do acrobatics.
Sorry, Joran. Okay, alright. And you, Archibald, you can roll?
Sorry, what am I rolling exactly? A deck save.
Yeah, just like an acrobatics.
Acrobatic save, sorry. Oh no, ish. Not very good at this. Oh.
Okay, alright. So Joran, unfortunately, you rolled a was it with advantage? No, it was disadvantage.
It's my reliable talent thing that kicked in.
Oh, right. Yes. So you rolled a nat 1 and that's a 16. So you managed to catch it. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You catch Archibald. Archibald, your reaction is this crazy thing is trying to catch you. Doesn't want to stop. It's got a rope. Hunter versus the hunted. What is your reaction?
No, I freak out, bro. I have flashbacks of back in the day when I was a wee little rabbit and I was being chased by big scary monsters, and I fucking tried to bolt. I don't know if I am escaping.
Okay, yeah. So he's trying to fight you. He's trying to kick. He's trying to push away. You can do an acrobatics check, and then Jordan, you got to do a grappling check. So now you gotta counter that with a strength check. That's a 15. Okay, Jordan needs to try and beat a 15.
The strength check, you say?
Yeah,
I
so
do-
athletics or acrobatics check. But one
Can I
that,
do another? Can I do another
Sorry?
acrobatics check? Or
Yes, yeah.
strength?
Yeah. This is now to see if you can hold him because he's trying to get away from you as best he can. In the process, you see Jordan, you see Stool. He's laughing, he's chuckled, he's like, yee! He's having a good time. He's like looking at everyone dancing around and doing crazy stuff. And you, with a 20, you are able to hold him in place. What do you want to do then?
I want to dip him in the water off the side of the boat. There's a rope.
Yeah.
Okay, and you go and you dunk him in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I want to wake him
Okay,
up.
sure,
I hold
so-
him there for a couple of seconds so he also chokes a little bit on the water.
And
A little
Archibald, you can roll me a wisdom. You can roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Yes, there we go. Sorry.
Come on, baby.
Okay, all right. So you come out. You gain the water and you come out, and as you get back on the boat, you see the chaos that's happening. It's like you've just woken up from a weird delirium dream itself. It's like, what the hell's going on here?
Archibald, it's been a day, bro. It's been a day. Help me, man. Please. This is chaos.
Was I under the water? I got salt water in my mouth, in my nose.
It's okay.
Ugh. Fuck! What the bloody hell is going on? What is this nonsense?
Madness, man. The shit ain't
Oh.
stopping.
Okay,
Help.
this is not good. Shit. Can
I think
can
stool
we?
is part of the problem. We must shut stool down as well. I think we must stop communication with stool as well.
Raylan, what are you doing in this time?
But hell, hopefully I can fucking get out myself.
Sorry, you want to get out yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do wisdom check with advantage because you are prone to doing that. Archibald and Jordan, you're the only two. Hexie is still Derek Cock and Lyra.
Tell me about.
Okay, 16 you pull out. You fine. You
Okay.
managed to get out of the hypnosis. All right. So what else?
Tell me, if I cast another type of thing that affects people's minds, right? Does it
Yes.
cancel out the rest?
No. Because this is Stool that's holding his concentration. So it's Stool himself that's holding this.
Can
Okay. No, I need something to break his concentration, right?
Yes, basically.
Okay, then I'll cast
Not
levitate
him.
on him.
Is that
You want to cast levitate on him.
Hold on. He doesn't. Let me see if I got a cheaper one. No, that's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him.
can I try
yeah,
to
okay,
like
levitate.
Oh, you're gonna levitate him? Do it,
I just
As
wanna
long as he
see
needs to
quickly.
try and check against his concentration.
Jordan, can't you talk to him somehow? Tell him, hey, Stu, just chill, or take him downstairs or something.
Oh, well, that was what I was gonna do next, but I think it's
Okay,
like
so
based off
Archibald,
of
you can
round.
roll me a d4 -1.
I think
And
you
Raiders,
can,
you can roll me a d4 and -1 after your check.
Okay, so can I cast levitate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 days.
Yes, you can do that. Not a problem.
Okay, but how do I cast it?
Okay, no. So you cast it on him, on Stool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see Stool as he starts to float, and all of a sudden you see him going into like a frenzy of now he can float as well. He didn't know he could fly, so he's now going crazy with the spores. You just see spores being pushed out, and you see him. He's looking tired.
Or something.
But he's absolutely going bonkers. So you can roll me the d4, but without the minus. Okay, that's 4. Okay, right?
Raylan.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, all right. So you see him going bonkers. All right. What are you and Archibald, Jordan, and Raylan doing?
Raylan, I have an idea. You can levitate him. How high can you levitate?
Drop it.
Basically from 20 feet up in the air.
20 feet
Drop
up in the air? Okay, no. This ship has a mast. I can see it in the center over here. So what if we just take him really, really high? Then the spores won't be able to affect us. Take him right to the top of the mast and put him on that little scouting bucket. Joran can carry him up the last bit if need be.
The chronist.
Then we can all just get
There's a
sober.
range of that shit, dude.
Pyro, you can roll me a wisdom save, and Hexie can roll me a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm enjoying the trip.
Let's go.
Okay, Hexie, you finally pull out. You notice that Lyra, she's doing the crazy thing. She's just clobbering the shit out of the dwarves. You see her standing on only one finger, like a handstand. You notice that at one point she's actually running around, jumping from one side of the ship. It's like, oh no, you didn't run to the other side. No, I know you didn't run to the other side of the boat. Like zooming, it's like a dog would almost get. You're just running up and down the whole time. But actually, you clear what you want to do. You notice that Jordan and Archibald, they're kind of like in this euphoria state that they're in and talking very slowly to each other. And all of a sudden, when you try and talk, you realize you're on the same tempo. What do you do?
Just go closer to them.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can roll me a D4 -1. Okay, cool. All right, and as this happens, what are you guys planning to do with Stu?
I say take him up the main mast, get so that the spores disperse higher, and they don't land on in our face.
Okay, so
I have an
who's
idea,
climbing
though.
up?
I have an
Okay.
idea though, if I can throw it out there.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, sure, go for it.
You know
Special
our sleep arrangement area, right?
Yeah, I was also thinking the same.
Take him in there, and then we just keep him in there for a bit while he calms down,
Okay.
and then we close it up. Well, I don't know if he's gonna. No, that should be fine.
He's gonna suffocate.
Or just leave it open, but close it. Like, don't let him come through again. Put him in one of our rooms.
Can we do that?
I would hope so. I would. Well,
You would need
Oh,
to
you guys-
find a flat surface to open the hole.
yeah, we've got the deck of the ship.
So you got the deck. So yeah, I would say that you do that, and you see him like jamming his arms are in the air and his legs, and he's still floating. And for a moment, you take him to the hole, and then you put him in the hole itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I put him in there, and I just tell him like, "So please calm down."
And the moment
and-
you put him in the hole itself, he starts running from like room to room to room. He starts jumping on his bed, and then he's jumping on the benches by the fire, and then he's knocking things over in Archibald and Lyra's room. But you manage to see this, and then and I'm assuming that you close the hole.
Well, yes, and Raylith can maybe cast calm emotions on him if possible again. Maybe just to calm him down, brother. It's like
Alright,
a wild
so-
child running around. Don't just calm him down.
Yeah, no, he's got like the zoomies. Okay, all right. So Lyra, you can roll your wisdom check to see if you pull out this time again.
Oh
You
gosh.
beat the save.
This group of children.
Thank
Okay.
goodness.
Okay, you can roll me a D4 -1. You're the last one.
A D4. That's 2.
Okay, right.
Yeah, 2 days.
So Stool goes in this area. You put him in the deck below. Even though you don't close it, it just keeps him contained for a little bit, right? And then when this happens, you notice that normality kicks in again. You all of a sudden the ship stops. For those that are looking around, you notice that the dwarves, there's some that are beaten like to hell and gone. You notice that there's for what seemed like 30 seconds to a minute, let me see, 11 days have passed.
Yes.
11
That's right.
days.
11 days. You
my
guys
God.
are hungry as hell. You're tired. You feel like you haven't had water. You have
No.
absolutely no sense of like what the hell just happened. All you notice is that you're headed into a very thick, misty area coming up front, and you notice that the warlord Shelton and the dwarves are all kind of like starting to come to. You notice that there are 1 or 2 dwarves that have been beaten to death, and it looks like it's bludgeoning damage.
It wasn't me.
Lyra. It was you, man.
Wasn't me.
You notice that the one dwarf lies dead because his hand is full of fairy dust, and you notice that he's been stabbed a couple of times with what looks like a little small dagger, but you can't really make sure or what that might be. But when Stool disappears from this particular area, you notice that your communications all of a sudden with each other, it's like the only thing that's keeping that barrier there is Raylith and his network of psychic communication. But when who's close to, let's say, Twitch? Okay, so Twitch, you got Archibald and Hexy. You hear her talking, and when she's talking, she's like, "Oh no, good, yeah, and you can hear like there's a dip in the understanding of your undercommon.
Oh fuck.
What do you guys want to do?
Not communicated. Okay, well.
Is Twitch saying something to us specifically?
No. She's just talking her usual, non-stop.
Language.
Jonathan and her are trying to communicate, but you can see they're confused because they don't really understand each other 100%. Stool has been confined to this little area, and it's like the report spores that translated everything is kind of like gone. You can still understand Spiderbait and YouTube. You can understand Aldeth. He actually comes here and you see him talking to you, and he realizes that something's different, and then he starts speaking common, which he learned many years ago. You notice Graves can still talk to you, but the other dwarves, not really so much. They have a means of talking, but not as clear, and it's almost like they're not really interested in talking common. Undercommon is the language to go with. It's like you're an inferior race if you can't speak it. And the only one that Melissa can speak to is Raelith. Melissa looks at you, Raelith, and she speaks, and she realizes that Undercommon's not working, so she starts to speak Alvin, and the two of you can talk. But yes, the communication barrier is now back, and you see Nera as she's actually talking a dialect that none of you understand, and she sounds like she's in a bit of a panic.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Yes,
You don't have to. You just ask me that. I can read everybody's thoughts non-stop.
Oh, so you don't have. Okay. Well, fuck it. No, then I'll save the spell. I shall try to turn to Joran and say, Joran, can you understand me?
What language are you speaking then right now?
Common.
Then I can. Well, I speak common.
Speak my language.
Yes,
So-
I can understand you. Well, remember, I've also got a psychic connection with you guys as well, so.
Yeah. So the main group members can understand each other, talking to each other. But the NPCs,
Yeah, we
and
need
that
to find out what
depends
language
on
they can
racial
speak.
understanding.
I want to make a suggestion. Maybe all of us can just huddle up, Graves included, Lyra, the lot.
I know a couple of languages, so we might get away with it.
What I'm trying to get at is we need to talk to Warlord Shelton and ask him, where the fuck are we?
11 days passed.
You actually ask that, and you see him running frantically towards the wheel. And he's no, not there. And you see him like kind of running up as fast as he can to the wheel itself. And you can kind of see like the dwarf that's on the wheel is still very hazy. He doesn't really know what's going on. So he kind of like shoves him out of the way, almost like to try and take control of the wheel. And you notice that your surroundings is this heavy, strong sense of a white fog. And this fog is extremely thick. Very similar to what the Flums had before. And by the way, thank you, Hexy, for attacking the Flum. That was just brilliant. I loved it. Thank you so much. It was not a wrong thing to do. It just changed the dynamic of what happened in the story itself.
Fucking funny.
So, with that being said, you find yourself. I'm going to actually bring up this map. It was a backup map, but hey, I'll take it. Let's quickly see here. Look here. So I'm going to bring you guys to this map. So where you guys on the map itself, don't stress too much. It's more a case of you guys being able to see the map itself and how it moves. So there, Raelith, Xe. Sorry guys, just 1 second. There's Archibald. And we've got Joran. I'm going to share the map for you guys now. And then Lyra. There we go. Okay, cool.
11-day rave, crazy.
Dude, just like it, you guys rolled the dice, huh? Okay, so here we go. Let's quickly bring this. There we go. You should see it now.
Ooh.
Do you guys see it?
Black for where?
Yeah, it's black.
I can see our
Nice.
characters, but it's black for me though.
Background
Yeah, it's
itself
black
is
on
black.
my side.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Can you see the ship?
Yeah.
My thing's busy crashing. Oh, never mind,
Yeah.
we're back.
No, it shouldn't. Just tell me if you see like the fog.
I see the fog and only a small corner of the map.
Yes, that's it. That's
Yeah.
all you need to see. No, that's all you need to see.
All you
Okay,
need
mine
to see,
also
bro.
just popped up.
Okay. All right.
Oh, fucking, I like that heading.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the boat is the
Fuck,
token
see.
that will be moving through here. Okay. When you see Captain, when you see the warlord Shelton on the ship itself, you see him trying to guide it through, and the whole idea is to try and get to the end of this foggy area. The question is, who is going to take the steps to get through this fog itself to try and help out? You notice that the dwarves are quite delirious, and you also notice that your companions and NPCs, because of the communication barrier, it basically falls to you guys. You're the only ones that really have a form of communication network. So the idea is that one would be there to assist the warlord, one would be to check from maybe the crow's nest, maybe two others to see if they can avoid any obstacles on the left or the right side of the ship, and then one also just to keep eye of what's happening on the boat itself in the center point. So the question is, who goes where? Bear in mind, the person that is in the crow's nest needs to have good eyesight or navigation skills.
Everyone's got good perception.
Mine's-
Up the
mine's-
mast.
Mine's quite good.
Well
What's
then,
yours?
Rabbit, you go up. I think you've got the sharpest eye around us.
My,
Okay.
my perception is +8.
Fuck me.
Rayleigh, I think you need to be with the fucking
I
by the
agree.
captain.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Can I also have Anira there with me?
Anira, yeah, sure. So the idea is that this map that I've just shown you guys now, it's you guys are still on the main ship. It's just that it's a different map itself. So I'm gonna put Anira close to your character on the ship itself. All right.
It's fine.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, who's staying by the warlord?
We said Raylith, didn't we?
Okay. So
Yeah.
Raylith is by the. Okay. All right. Cool. Who is on the left side? Who's
I
on the
can be
right
on
side
the-
and who's center?
Stay, I'll
I
take
can be on
center.
the left.
I'll be in front because I want to see the most, like either up high or right on the
Yeah. So
front of the
it's a
ship.
crow. The crow's nest.
Okay, I'll get the
Then
crow's
it's
nest.
the wheel. It's the starboard and port side, and then it's the center side.
I'll take center.
I would say- Yeah.
Cameron, can you maybe share the main map again? I was dumb and not.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
I
Get it for
closed
you.
it.
Yeah. So the main ship is just to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see the ship?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can. Thank you.
Okay,
I just
cool.
wanna have
All right,
both
cool. So the idea is that it just keeps track of where the NPCs are. You guys are there, but in spirit per se, or else you won't see the other map.
Yeah.
Okay. So Archibald, you in the crow's nest, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Warlord, is Raylith. Raylith is next to the warlord. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, Joran, you wanted to be center.
I'll take center, yeah.
Okay, so who's on the starboard and who's on the port side?
I said left before you started using big words.
Okay, Lyra. So you port side and starboard is Hexy. All right, cool. All right, so what happens? I'm gonna direct this as best I can. Let me open. Yeah. Okay. So as you guys get here, you see the warlord as he's talking. Aldeth is next to the warlord and he's communicating it to you, Raylith. And Raylith, you and Joran, because you guys have got a good connection, you can convey the messages to everyone else. And you realize that you guys are now entering a place known as the Fog of Deadly Souls. All right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna quickly. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Tell me, the warlord can
Yes.
speak. He speaks common, right?
Uncommon, but Aldeth speaks uncommon and common, so he speaks
no,
to you and
that's
is basically translating.
No, well, no, that's why I had Melissa next to me. So basically, I can psychically convey my words through her. She speaks basically through her mouth. I
Yeah,
speak
you
through
guys
her
can
mouth.
speak normal because you're elves. You both can speak Elven.
So basically, yeah, because then whatever the warlord says, Melissa can just relay that to me, and I can spread it back to everybody else. So quite good
Yes.
communication.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
So, with that being said, you guys are pushing forward. Okay, so what I will do is I would say okay, so Archibald, you got to roll me some serious perception checks.
How serious?
Yes, pretty serious.
Serious
so
enough to warrant
you-
advantage.
You no, there's no advantage
But
here.
just
Okay. Exie and Lyra, you guys are on both sides of the ship. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
Keeping watch.
First thing I
Exie,
do,
you around?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
Keeping watch.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so you can roll me the perception check, Archibald.
Okay. Ish.
Okay, so with a 14, you notice that the fog is quite thick. You notice that there's blue like lights in the fog itself, but you're not really sure what it is. But you notice that the path is leading towards the top left side.
I think we should set our course that way. I think that's northwest-ish.
I can put you guys there. What I'll do is I'll let you guys move, but don't trigger any of the access points. That's all I'm going to say. So I'll do that. Okay, right. So the ship keeps on moving. You see them going about it and doing their maneuvers. But what you notice here, and this is where it gets a little bit fun. I'm going to let Hexy and Shanae roll this.
Hexy and Shanae. Oh.
Hexy
Isn't that
and
the same
Lyra.
person?
Yeah, I was saying.
Hexy and Lyra. Hexy and Lyra. Okay, so Lyra, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna share it to you, and Hexy, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's, for the sake of argument, both of you roll a d20 and see who's the highest. Whoever gets the highest rolls.
Just normal
Just-
D20.
Just the d20. See what your d20 is. Just the d20. Hexy, you as well.
Oh
That's a
my
three.
lord.
You don't-
Oh!
Okay, Hexy gets it first. Hexy gets it first. Okay, so okay, not on the table, but I'll take that 20, not a problem. Okay, now roll on that table to see what happens.
I just hold on. I lost it.
Wait. What?
I got it. Roll on the table.
No, not Lyra. Other one.
Oh. Oh.
Hexy, you get to roll on the hammer crew. You rolled the 20, so now there we go. Ooh, yes.
You should have let me go on.
No, it's fine. It's
Oh.
fine. So that's a stone guard crew. Okay. On the ship. Okay, you guys are sailing through this area. Mind you, let me just change the music. I forgot about that. My bad. How's that? Okay, so as the ship is moving more and more through this particular area, you notice that as the ship is starting to go, you could feel that the crew is getting anxious, and as the ship moves a little bit forward into this particular area, you notice that it comes to like a crossroad, a left or a right, which we're going to find out from Archibald which way the ship decides to turn. But in the process, Hexy, you on the side of the boat, you hear one of the doors, "Ow!" and all of a sudden you see blood on the deck, and he is gone.
Horrifying.
Can we move ourselves to like back onto the ship?
There's the ship on the. Don't you guys have that anymore?
I'm on the fog of deadly souls, but like when the ship moves, I don't move with it.
Oh, that's fine. Just move yourself.
No,
Yeah.
you don't need to move on the ship itself. This, I can quickly share this with you guys. There we go. That one.
Yeah, no, that one's open on the side. I'm looking at the map, fog of deadly souls now, right?
Oh, right. I'll open that for you guys. There we go. Got it?
Sweet.
Okay. So now the thing is, you guys can move more or less to where the ship is. I'll just move Lyra. Okay. Mr. Archibald, you can roll me another perception check. And Joran, I'm going to let you roll for the other one. And Raylith, you need to be able to guide based on what perception is given. So perception, that's a 19, that's good. You get the impression that you need to go to the left. That little small passage looks like the fog just keeps on collecting in the end, and you realize that it's better to go top left than top right. And then Joran, I'm going to give you the dice roll now. Motley Crew. Okay, there we go. Joran and Motley Crew. So roll a d20 to find out which one you need to roll for. Ooh, okay, that's Motley Crew, dude.
Oh, fuck, that's wrong. But I misclicked.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's a 2. You'll see the Motley Crew there. You see that?
I see the
Yeah.
ammo crew.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly bring this over to you, Jordan. There we go. You got it? Do you see it?
I do.
Okay, alright, so roll that one for me. Ooh, you get it.
Oh god.
Grave Dunwin. So as this ship is moving forward, you see Grave is like looking at everyone, and all of a sudden you see something coming from the left, and all of it you just hear like ah, and you notice that he's got like this laceration against his chest. It's like, oh, what was that? And you see like this massive, it's like he's bleeding from his torso down, but you see this massive like cut, and it looks almost like it is a 5-fingered hand or claw that lacerated across him, but it moved so fast that no one could see what it was.
Tell me, did you say, what did you say? A what? A big?
Like a 5-handed claw.
Oh,
It's like
you
a-
said
a-
cut.
Cut,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. It sort of
So
made
he's been
fucking
cut,
up.
yeah. His laceration is taken on his chest itself.
No, because I heard something completely different. Dude.
Oh, no. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the one. Perception check. I'll open this one for you. Boom, there we go. All right. Okay, what do you want to do? Raylith, you can roll me the Yeah, you can. I'm just gonna say that you guys are dashing for the sake of the ship, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna put it over here. And put him this side. Okay, you guys can move up. And with a decent perception of 19, you notice that there's the fog all over the place, but you notice that there's movement, Archibald. You realize that there's something in the fog itself that's constantly there. And for a brief moment, you see it coming from the left, and for a moment, you see it coming from the right. And Lyra, you can now roll me the Hammer Crew one.
The table roll.
Yes.
Can I just roll better?
Okay. With that, you're looking at the surroundings, and you know something is coming through the fog, but you have no idea to predict what it is. And before you know it, you notice that the one dwarf, he's running towards us like, I got it! And you just hear, oh! And he gets pulled into water. You hear like a splash. And you just hear, gone.
I'm not a fan of this. I don't
Right.
like surprises.
With that being said, you see Shelton. We'll get through this, lads. We'll get through this. And you seem like kind of like trying to steer the boat as you get to the point. Mr. Archibald, it's your dice roll again. Perception check. Right or left? Which way do you go?
Okay. I shall attempt to perceive things.
Leave it.
Ah! Shit!
Okay. So now you must make a call. Left or right, dude?
But
You don't really know.
I am going to
Up or right?
I'm going to flip a coin. Ring. Heads. We are going right.
Right. Okay, so you're going this way.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you start telling the ship owner, Shelton, to go this way. I'll put you guys over there. Exy, you can roll me perception checks. Lyra, you can roll me perception checks. And Jordan, you can roll me perception checks. Raylith, hopefully everything is going well with the captain. Ooh, a 2.
Yes.
Whoa, yes. Okay, so Hexy, you can roll me a Motley Crew one. Have you got the Motley Crew one there?
What Hammer Crew?
Okay, I'm going to give you Motley Crew now. If you get both these, just keep it open at one point. There we go. You can roll that one. Okay, Jordan, you can roll me a D20. If it's a 10 or less, then it is the Motley Crew. If it's more than 10, then it's the Hammer Crew. Melissa. Okay, cool. Got it. Jordan. Okay, so that is the Hammer Crew.
Roll for the Hammer Crew.
Yeah. Roll for the Hammer Crew. And then Lyra,
Hammer
you
Crew's a
rolled
D10.
Okay, so Jordan, he's got, I think that's a stone guard. Let me just double check. You'll notice that there on the Hammer Crew itself, there's like a roll. Do you see that?
I closed mine again, so I'm just sorry.
Okay, let me. No,
Just
that's
pass it
fine.
on. I didn't know how to keep it up active.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, we got it?
Okay. Yeah,
If
I'll
you
roll.
can
minimize
drag
it,
if
there's
you
an
drag it to
icon.
the tabs on the bottom of your page. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do this. Let me do this. Did all of you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so drag that to a tab.
Got it.
Okay, and then the Motley Crew, I'm gonna do the same thing. Here we go. So drag that to a tab.
Sorry, I don't understand this so nicely.
So you drag it to a number at the bottom of your program.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay,
roll for
save
the
it.
Motley.
You got it?
Oh fuck, I was rolling for the other hammer, sorry, not the Motley.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry.
Okay, so Stone God. Okay, cool. Who was the other one? Exy, Motley Crue, Melissa. Okay, cool. And then Lyra must do her role. Who?
What am I doing?
Yes, it's Lyra that must do the role. Yeah.
Ooh, what must I? Oh, sorry. To
What?
help on Mika.
What role am I doing?
So Bess, I shared the tables for both. You
Got
just
it.
need to link, just drag it to one of your boxes at the bottom so that you can open it when you need to. Okay, cool. Sorry, Lyra, you need to roll a d20, and that
Okay.
d20 will determine whether or not you roll for the hammer or for the Motley Crew. Okay, so that is the hammer crew. So you can roll the hammer crew 1. Okay, stone guards. So 2 stone guards and Melissa. You notice Raylith, as Melissa's there, you get a glimpse of what it is that's attacking, but you notice that the dwarves are dropping like flies, literally. You see this like shriek of white fog that comes across the ship, and it grabs the dwarves and it cuts them and it takes them in. And as this happens, you see Melissa as she screams in pain, and when you look behind you, you notice that this thing is flying, and it's kind of like flying in this direction on the ship. I don't know if you can see the ship, but it goes past Melissa and it cuts her on her back pretty deep and pretty bad. And you see this creature that looks transparent. It's got like a ethereal form to it. Let me just quickly get this for you again. Let me try and get you an image.
Isn't that the thing in Baldur's Gate where you the Underdark with actually we fight it where it actually also turns invisible?
You notice that this thing is it's like a ghost, white. It's in the fog, so it's very difficult to spot. But it will come in and it will basically do the damage. And you, through your books and studies and through what Shelton is even saying, you realize that it's specters. And it's the specters that are in this fog that are constantly moving around and coming through. And you realize that there's a number of them in this fog area itself.
Okay.
With that, you can, Mr. Archibald can do another perception check after moving the boat a little bit more this way.
Tell me, can we?
So you get to about here.
Can we heal the like as we're seeing the people getting cut? Can we heal them? The potion.
If you've got potions and stuff, you can do that. Yeah.
Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Considering the circumstances, can I use prestidigitation to just try and to make my surroundings slightly more visible and get advantage on this roll, please?
Where are you? Oh, 4. So you rolled. No, I would say no. The fog is difficult to look through, and it's everywhere.
Just
And you notice that you're getting to this point, but now you realize you need to make a choice again. Do you go left or do you go right?
I would like to go left.
You're gonna go left?
I'm gonna go left and try to stay in the more clearer part of the fog.
Okay,
that I can see.
All right, so Hexy, you, Lyra, and Joran can roll again your d20s. And Raylan, you are basically just trying to keep everyone in check on the ship itself. 12, 11, and Hexy is an 8. Okay, so Lyra, Jordan, you are the hammer. Hexy, you are the motley crew.
Can somebody maybe heal Grave
Okay,
there, whoever's
Stone
closest? Who is closest?
Prince Derendal. Oh, okay. Prince Derendal.
Is it the hammer for me, right? Or is it the...
Yeah, hammer. It's fine. Okay. The hammer is a 5. What is that?
Stone God.
Stone guard as well. Alright, another stone guard. Okay, so 2 stone guards and Prince Derendal. Okay. And you notice that these 2 over here are Sinechat. That one and that one on both sides. Again, you notice the one dwarf is like, I'll protect you! And he just like disappears into like the fog, and you just like a drop in the water. And you see this, and Prince Derendal, he's looking after Jonathan's pocket and Twitch, and you notice that the one thing is coming in. He manages to turn just in time as this thing tries to take a whack at Twitch, but he puts himself in the way, and it cuts him pretty deep on his arm, but he tries to like hover over Twitch when this happens. You decide to go left, so let's go left.
I don't like the way he says that.
I feel like this is very rude having us kill off our own people.
No nonsense. Okay, so that's 2d6, got that. Okay, so left. You open up here. Alright. So you're starting to go left. So you go left upwards, alright, sure. And then when you get to this point here, you notice the fog. These things are coming out like at incredible speed. So this time we're gonna have Raylith roll, we're gonna have Hexy and Lyra roll, Jordan roll, and Archibald, you can roll your perception check as well. Let's go. Let's see what the perception check is first.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Must I throw?
Okay, that's an 18. That's good. Okay, you Archibald, you start to check around. You notice that the fog is starting to clear up a little bit ahead. With that, Lyra, you have got the hammer crew. Hexy, you rolled a perception check, but that's fine. That's the hammer crew. Jordan, you're the motley crew, and Raylith, you are the hammer crew. So 3 hammer crews and one motley crew.
Oh.
Stone guard, okay. Hexy, guard. All guards, okay, cool. And then the last one is Jordan. Shushar the Awakened.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so Shushar, you hear as the gods, they start running frantically as they're trying to get through on this boat. You notice that the waves are starting to get louder, and you start to hear that horrible hissing sound of something from the fog, and you hear that, and as it comes in, you notice that the 3 the guards go in, and they try and rush to try and help each other, and then all 3 of them manage to get gripped and get pulled off, and you notice that the cuts are pretty bad, and the screams of pure pain happen, and you hear Shushar, and all of a sudden Shushar is nowhere to be seen. And you notice as the boat carries on, Shushar is in the water itself, and he's laying in the water, and he just simply says, "I am awakened." And you see him like slipping down into the water itself. With that, the boat goes up, and the rest of you realize that you're kind of stuck where you are. You can't really help the situation. There's no means to try and counter or predict where these specters are coming from, and you've got to keep your area itself. What you can do is you can all roll me a wisdom check, all of you.
A save or a check?
Wisdom save, sorry. Wisdom save.
We raised himself.
With advantage or not?
You have advantage. No,
Okay.
you have advantage. Yeah, it's a
Only
perk that
him?
he has. Only him.
Why?
Okay, must I then reroll?
No. You just reroll again. You just roll one more time.
Okay. Fucking better.
Okay, right. So you had 10. Okay, cool. 10. We got 11, 13, 13, 16, 16. Okay, all right. So, one. So only one. Okay, so Lyra, you roll for the hammer. The rest roll for the motley crew.
Oh
God,
no!
okay, so God.
Oh
All
fuck.
right.
Oh no!
Ooh, stool. Bloody crap.
Hold on, is the stool in at base in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Okay,
can't get
pocket.
his.
Pocket. Okay, who's the other one?
Jim.
Yeah.
I don't think Stool can actually be there being attacked by them because he's
No,
like
the
in
Lord's
a
just gonna
different-
die. Don't you worry. Next one. Okay. who
Fucking
else? Now, Archibald. Did you roll your? No, you didn't. So you gotta roll. You gotta roll the one.
A D10.
No. Yeah. So you gotta roll for the motley crew. Let me get that for you quickly.
It goes up to 10, so I'm running a D10, eh?
Yes. Yeah. But there's an actual roll on it.
On
But that's
the
fine.
page,
There's-
so-
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. 8.
8. Who's that? Let's
Twitch.
quickly see.
Twitch.
Twitch. Okay, so that's Twitch.
Oh.
Okay, all right. And as this happens, you hear like these ghosts are coming in big time to try and attack these particular characters. Okay, so the guard dies definitely because that's just one of those things. We don't need that guy anymore. Screw you.
Apparently
So this
not.
dude, he's like, you actually hear him like, we've almost made it through there. And it's like you just hear this like cut and gut as he gets pulled over the edge. You notice that Pocket jumps to protect Twitch, but both of them get hit. So that's that. And let's quickly see here. So this is 7 and 8. Okay.
Well, does no one have a protection spell
And-
or something?
Well, that's the thing. You don't know how to counter this, and you see the ghosts as they make their way down to the deck, where your hall of holding is, and just as they look at Stool, they try and attack, but they can't get past a particular area.
Okay, fucking talk. Yes.
So that one deals no damage. You are now still floating up, and you get to this particular area here, and you notice that the ship is making its way through the fog, and you notice that the fog starts to get less and less and less, and by the time that you get to the edge, you look back and you just see like bodies in the water. You didn't see it before because the fog was too heavy, but there's bodies of like drow, and there's bodies of what look to be like Dwagar and gnomes, and you notice that there's all manner of races here. There's boats that have been shipwrecked on particular stalagmites, and you notice that they've been here for a very, very long time. But eventually you guys start making your way out, and Shelton still says, all right, I can't believe we made it through, but I'm glad that we were able to do that. And he looks at you at Archibald and says, good looking boy.
Huh?
With that being said, you have a little bit of a rest. What are you guys doing now? Remember, you're hungry, you're cold, you haven't had anything to eat, and you haven't slept for like a day or two.
I
So
I would like to go up to Captain Shelton
yeah.
and say, Captain, we've made it. But I must ask, what the hell is beneath the ship, behind the locked door?
All Right.
The captain
let's
don't
quickly-
understand your request.
So as this happens, you get out of the area and you make that request itself, and you actually see he's relieved, and then all of a sudden his face goes like dead and as dull as stone, and he's like, none of your business. Lesser creatures shouldn't ask questions that don't involve them. And you kind of see him like standing behind the wheel, almost like waiting. As he moves forward and trying to find direction as to where he is.
Can I still telepathically talk to all my mates?
Yeah. I would say, for this sake, that you guys are at that point where you're actually able to you're able to figure out things. I've now moved you over back to the other map again, and I'm going to close that one. That's experience for you guys. Let me just do this. So you'll see that everyone is basically on the ship. I'll just move them into positions again.
The hammer's
But,
also on the hammer.
Yeah, everyone's on the hammer now.
And the hammer, including the hammer.
Yes, yeah, I'll sort that out, don't worry. Because it came from the...
Yeah, don't worry, just
Okay,
teasing.
there we go. Alright, okay, so, you guys on the ship, what are you guys doing besides Warlord?
Oh, boys, I've
I'll
had
go-
just about enough of this guy's insolence. Shall we just give him his just desserts?
I'm just gonna go
No.
down and go make
Can-
some food.
Yes, can we eat and everyone just stop fighting for 5 seconds?
I don't want to fight him so bad. He's rude.
Holstering this lightning bolt.
Okay. I just flip him the bird and I walk away.
Okay, right, sure. Is anyone else doing anything? Hexy, what are you doing? You notice that he is he's very rugged in the sense that he's also, he's also been 11 days without food. You guys are all weakened. You notice that some are more injured than others. But it's basically up to you guys. Shashar, unfortunately, is gone because he got knocked off the ship. There we go. And you got Inera and Pocket and them over here. Alright, cool. Alright, so Hexy, back to you. Having done and gone through this, you notice that Shelton has literally only 6 other dwarves with him. And the goblins. What are you doing, Hexy?
After this whole ordeal, do we still have our backpacks?
Backpacks, yeah?
Okay, cool, great.
Why?
Because I want to eat something. I think am I missing it now? Fuck, food. I had
No,
a
you
bag
guys
of-
you got pound of food.
Yeah, I could have sworn.
No, you got pound of food. I'm looking at it.
There it is. Okay, yeah, I would like to consume that, please.
Yes, yeah, sure. There we go. Pound of food
Carry me
eaten.
over.
Yeah, sure. Where do you do this? Do you find like a place on the ship that you go to and you figure it out? What do you want to do?
Yeah, well, I mean, Dalbury Trappies. I'll just stick there.
Okay, sure. And you see Shelton as he Warlord Shelton as he's speaking, and you see him like call Aldeth over, and he's like, Aldeth, take the helm, boy. We've got to get back to Gretelstick, and I'm putting you in charge of this. And it's like, I need the rest. And you can kind of see Aldeth reluctantly doesn't want to, but the Warlord has so-called spoken. You see this Warlord kind of moving down as he seems to be going to his own quarters. Alright. Anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah. I want to just walk next to Aldeth and telepathically just speak to him.
Yeah, sure.
So, I want to know, a couple of things. Can he navigate the ship and handle the ship without the Stone
Yes,
God crew?
If something were to
And-
happen to them.
And if something
Something did
were
happen
to
to him, Harry
happen,
the Dead.
yeah, and if something were to happen to the crew and we arrive at Gretelstick, would there be any or would there be a lot of questions with regards to the crew and what happened and so on, and how how basically would we be able to talk our way out of it to say, no, the crew died because everybody came through that specific spot, and we are the only survivors? Just a figurative question.
So Aldith, he like looks at you first, as if to try and figure out, but why all these questions? And you know, he answers back as best he can. And it's like, you know, that's just the Dwagar. But Shelton's always been a complete fool, always talking down to lesser people, you know. And it goes ahead to, you know, saying that yes, you know, the Dwagar are proud people, but they're not that bad, you know. And his crew, they taking orders. They're not necessarily of that same mindset. But if something should happen to the captain, the problem is not talking your way out of the issue. It's about getting the others not to talk about it as to what might have happened. So if something should happen, it's got to be in a very subtle way so that the crew can't put one and one together.
Mutiny!
Is there, tell me, in the Dwagal culture, is there any way to challenge the captain's right? Or take away?
No, it's a station of power. It's granted by the management of Gracklestuk and by the lordships. So if you're a warlord, you kind of high up to try and remove him or try and convince other people of that. It's all about your caste and where in that caste you are. If you are higher caste or lower caste, it's up to where and how noble born you are. And Shelton, he explains, is reasonably high up. To be able to commandeer or be a part of the ship known as the Hammer, that speaks volumes already.
Okay, and what let's say in one situation, what would have happened if all those specters, they killed all the Stone God crew and the captain, and we had to sell?
We would have had to declare it. We would have had to declare it to the keeper of the flames and the Stone God when we arrived back in Gracklestuk. And we would have had to get there. Sorry?
And how do you think would have taken it? Would they believe the story, or?
I think so. It is treacherous waters, the Dark Lake. Never know what might get you. And it kind of gives you like a wink. Nudge, nudge.
Can I telepathically ask just our crew, or not our crew, but the main members?
Party.
Right? Let's start counting how many people there are, survivors, you know, for humanitarian sake. Make sure everybody's accounted for, and if they are well and what condition they are. Just for humanitarian sake.
My only counterpoint is that you're taking away the guy that can navigate and know where the places are.
Yeah, but we have...
Does Aldeth know where we... Does he know where we are going?
Melissa said previously she could manage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun. Fuck this guy.
You see Aldith as he kind of like speaks to you and he says, look, not to be rude, but if he were to disappear, wouldn't really be a problem for me. After all, I am involved with shadier sides in Gracklestuk, and I might have maybe been known. So if we get to the docks and they recognize me, it might be a problem. Whereas if I am no longer around, let's say can't be seen, then it might be a benefit to all of us.
In fact, Aldith, I believe when we were passing through the fog of deadly souls, you were one of the unfortunate few that perished, and I wink at him.
Hey, all right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Remind me to buy you a drink after all this crap.
Oh, mate, you owe me two.
Done.
Can I ask Lyra to, hey Lyra, you wanna kill a racist?
Oh,
He's a bad man and he deserves it. He was so rude to me and he was so rude to Haxie.
And there is a possibility he's gonna kill us while we arrive there, because he can say anything and the rest of the place is gonna believe him. So he can kill us and he doesn't like us. So we might be going back to slaves also. So survival of the fittest.
Yeah, but maybe you
Okay,
just
so
get
let me
all
get
the
this
party
right. You
members
guys
together.
want to try and take out the captain itself.
Fucking hell, we're gonna wipe the crew.
Okay, so how do you do that? Put yourselves in a position on how you want to do that, and then how are you going to go about it?
Okay, before that, remember we are also scouting ahead. So before
Yeah.
all of this, so I want to know how many are there?
How many's left?
Yeah.
How many are left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After all that debacle through the
No,
shadow.
remember.
There's 6 of them left. That's including Shelton.
Can I make a suggestion? Bez,
Yeah.
are you proficient with intimidation?
Very. Hold on, let me
Okay,
just double check for you. Intimidation.
You had pretty decent.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. My charisma is also very
I mean,
high,
it's
so-
charisma based, so
Okay, how about this? This guy's a prick, right? But I really the arcane door before we just open it. So
Mhm.
maybe all of us could sort of encircle him, so he doesn't get any wise plans, and then we intimidate him into telling us what the hell is in that thing downstairs, that arcane lock that someone needs to open.
I would actually
and
try to persuade him maybe because my persuasion is pretty high.
he doesn't seem like the reasonable kind, but maybe he's gay and likes you.
Yeah.
He
Maybe
thinks
dress
he
up
thinks
as
I'm
a female Rhaegar.
Can I do prestidigitation on Bez just to clean him up a little bit? Any
Yeah,
muck
sure.
and shit that's on him, just
Not
make him
gonna
look
flirt with
real. Let's say clean, but also threatening.
okay. So Lyra and Exy, what are you guys doing?
Lyra doesn't know what she's doing. Ek is bang vir alles hierso. Ek sê
Lyra-
you first.
We need to get our
Exy's
plan.
eating away. Exy, what are you doing?
If I found the pound of food too, so I
Yeah,
found
yeah.
that as well. I'm eating everything because I just
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can still hear us. We're all talking telepathically.
Yeah,
so
no,
we're
that's
listening.
fine. But what are you doing after you eat?
Oh, but that's what I just said. Like previously, I found just the one little bit of food, and then now I found even more food, which is
Okay,
way
so
more.
you just eating.
I am eating, gaining my strength.
Wait, hold on, babe. You're a wizard of illusions and whatnot. Can't you come help us out to get this guy to just spill the beans on what's in that room, the one where you got busted? Because what if we open it and it's like a fucking beholder that's under there or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna need Axie for my plan. I'm gonna need it for this.
Okay, so
Okay.
what's Raylith doing?
We need Jesus.
That we do, but unfortunately, this is not the world we.
Okay, so who's all part of this plan to go and do what they want?
I'm following Raylith because I think he's up to something, and I'm very keen.
Okay, Hector, you following him?
Yep.
Okay, Jordan, what are you doing?
I'll be going. I'm assuming that guy went. Are they all going to his room?
Yeah, well, I think so. Hexia, you and Raylith and Archibald going to the room.
Yeah.
How do you guys
Yeah,
want to
okay,
approach
Take
this?
magic.
Okay,
take
okay, hold
magic,
on, hold on.
Take magic moves, yeah.
Okay, no, that's
Wait,
fine.
I can lockpick the door, maybe his room's
Can-
door if it's
can-
locked.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts to see if there is any invisible Dwegar around us?
Oh god, yes, I forgot about these fuckers. They go
Yeah,
invisible.
you can.
Yeah, but remember, they're not invisible anymore because everybody got fucking terrified, and everybody's running around because of the specters.
Yeah, if they
But
didn't
no.
use it, then they would have been able to. But
There's
yeah,
a-
if you wanna double check, you can do that.
Okay, we can double check.
I will double check.
Okay,
I
sure.
cast Detect Thoughts and I sort of peer around to see if I can hear any stupid Dwegar thoughts.
You cast it, and your mind opens, and you hear Raylith as he's like talking to everyone. It's like a double echo, and then you look at Hexy, and you just hear food, food, and when you look at the door and you look at the captain's quarters, you don't hear anything. You only hear the captain in his chamber, and it's like, and you hear him. Yes, when we get there, the keeper of the flame will be known. Thimachard will promote me. I will become a keeper at their cost.
Okay, lads, this guy, Sheldon, he is up to no good. I confirm it. We need to make moves very quickly. He's involved with something called, I just heard Keeper of the Flame, and he said at our expense. So I don't think he is a good guy. I think we need to make him unalive.
Okay, no, that's fine. I agree with that. You know, okay, can I tell you guys my plan?
Yes.
And I believe I can actually get an advantage on this one also.
Oh,
No,
Must be
listen to this. Listen to this. What I want
Yeah,
to
go
do
for
is,
it.
I'm gonna appear right in his room, right? And I want to actually need to conjure up an illusion of those specters, like floating right next to me and following my
Ooh.
commands, right? So I will tell him, listen, no, we need to talk, nah? We've been through that place, nah? And majority of us are is still alive. Because a majority of them I can command to do my bidding. So you've been insulting us and keeping secrets. I want to know what's inside that place, and you will show us. Otherwise, I'll just release the specters, and they can have, and we can take the ship. So you can choose survive, and open the vaults for us, or we take everything and we force the vault open. But I prefer a non-messy way. That's how I want to approach it, to intimidate
Okay,
him.
well, that depends on Exie. I mean, Exie, are you okay with doing this?
Yes,
Sorry,
muted.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
comes
yeah.
across as somebody that's really morally obligated to walk the good line of life.
That's bullshit.
No,
Okay.
no. He's right. But Haxie, after all, if you think about it like this, okay, this guy is a racist. He's not a good person. We know
Yeah, I
this
like the
already.
opening.
He's bear that as an anchor point in your mind. Okay, he's not a good person. He's probably a slaver. And he's hiding something in there. What if the basement is filled with children? Children. You have to do the right thing and do a proper
Yes.
investigation.
Okay, Hexie, I can allow you, for the sake of this to work, I can allow you to swap out greater invisibility or illusionary retain for phantasmal killer, which is an illusionary spell that basically takes on the nightmarish fear, and then you can portray it as this creature if you want, or various creatures. Doesn't have to only be one.
Spectres.
And it's not like you're gonna kill them, we are gonna kill them. So the conscience is on our
Well,
side.
the phantasmal killer can kill her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if she has an issue with killing, then I have no issues. I don't mind
That's true.
snapping a dragon neck.
What do you want to do, Hexie?
No issue with killing.
I like that.
Okay, all right,
If it
okay.
comes to that, we will think of children.
Okay, so how are you guys going about this? Rayla, you gonna do the talking?
Do your intimidation, Raelith.
Yeah, I already,
Yes.
I already gave my speech on how I'm gonna do it, so I'm not gonna repeat that again.
Just watch out for the guards.
Oh, we know
Yeah,
there's no guards around.
The only guards are on the deck. There's
Okay.
there's 2 in front and 3 by the wheel.
Well, put it this way, Harry. I did a sweep, and I didn't hear any thoughts other than Sheldon's, but there could be 1 or 2 absolute idiots around here with no thoughts. That is a possibility. These are inferior race Dwegar, after all.
I see you are a racist too.
Oh no, Harry, I'm not a racist. I love all races except
Okay,
Dwegar.
all right. So Raylan, you go in. You barge to the door, and immediately Shelton looks in your direction. What do you want?
Yeah. And then I bet. Fucking hell. Must I keep that
Yes,
speech again?
yes.
Yes,
Absolute
yes, yes.
cinema.
You must do
Absolute-
it. Absolute cinema. You must do intimidation roll, my man.
Alright, well. limitation first. Otherwise, it's gonna get messy, boys. Skills. Can I add advantage on it, right?
Yes, Cameron, just for his hubris, say no.
No,
No, fuck him.
go.
Yes. But can I add it? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, that's fine. So okay, it's this. Okay, that's fine.
Go full on. Go full on.
Hold on, I'm just looking for it. Where the
Exit, do you cast the spell?
It's muted.
You can see.
Whiskey, sorry.
Okay, do you cast the spell?
Yes, yeah. Phantasmal killer.
Phantasmal Killer. Alright, so that one is a Wisdom DC 15. Okay?
Just so I can be part of the fun, could I also use prestidigitation to create like an eerie fog that slowly fills the room at about ankle height?
Yeah, if you do that, I will give Hexy advantage on her thing and he can have disadvantage on his check.
Okay.
So, okay, so Raylith goes in. What is your intimidation check?
Okay, not in the throat.
Jordan in the background goes,
Motherfucker.
Well done.
Okay.
You
So
stumbled.
as Raylith barges through the door, he's like, "Ugh!" And that noise catches the captain off guard. Then that's the fog comes in. Whether you were expecting to have an effect on him or not, Hexy, you can you can roll with advantage.
Save me.
Am I rolling?
Yes, that's what ik zoek. Oh,
like
fucking
it.
hell.
Okay, you gotta roll your Phantasmal Killer
To hit.
to hit ya.
Nice. That's
Yes,
gotta be a hit.
Nice, that's
Okay,
a
yeah,
crit.
but he didn't save. Remember, he's got a 7. Okay. All right. So that means that the spell damage. Okay. Hold shift and then you click the DMG 4d10 psychic.
Fuck, we
Yes.
are going for it. Oh, hell. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Explain to us how this ghost goes in. What does Hexy do? She's the one that's controlling the spell. You face on the floor, dude.
Okay, must I explain how the ghosts come in?
No, Hexy does. She's the one that casts the magic. Go, Hexy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Freak him the fuck out, please.
Well, this is combat now, guys. It's about to get messy.
So this thing like bursts in. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like it screeches at him.
Yeah.
Goes up and down and swirls and shit, but it just gets louder and louder, and then it suddenly like just pulls forward and goes to this thing, and then just starts screeching again right up into its face.
Like that screech we heard at the
The beginning.
Yes, that exact one, babe.
Okay.
Yes, the escape room scream.
And as this happens, you see him as this happens, he gets such a fright. You see him, he drops his hammer and he moves backwards. And when he does this, he trips over the one chair that's in the room and he hits his head against the bedside. And you notice that he's laying there and there's just like this pool of blood that starts to pour out.
Oh
Yes.
shit! We didn't mean for it to get this messy.
You just killed the captain one shot. You had 50 health, you did 53 damage to him. So you see the warlord, he's laying there, he's dead.
Don't sound surprised now.
Jordan,
He was
Lara,
racist.
you guys should probably come to the captain's quarters as soon as possible. We have a code red.
Yeah.
A lot
Don't
of
you mean
code
a code blue?
No, it's
Code
pretty
red.
red.
No, I think it's a code black maybe. He did.
Yeah.
Code
It's,
Code F. Code F.
Ooh.
Code blue
fuck.
means no more. Your heart is not beating no more.
Okay. Hold on. Guys, this is very serious. The captain is dead.
Did you guys
The
really
captain is
fucking kill the
dead.
captain?
We killed the fucking captain, okay? It was an
Why
accident.
did you fucking kill the captain?
Because he got a fright and then he tripped and he fell and he hit his head. It was just supposed we were going to intimidate
Jesus.
him. There's kids involved and it got out of
What?
hand. And Haxie did it, not me. Okay.
Technically, we didn't kill him.
He died of natural causes. But the point is,
The wood was
can
natural.
anybody here speak to the dead?
You could have stopped him when he was fucking alive.
We need to know what's inside the vault before we open it up.
He's not gonna
Because what
tell
if
you
it's-
because you fucking killed him.
Okay, well I didn't kill him, you know. Like I'm just thinking maybe somebody can
knows
speak
you,
to the dead a
though.
little bit. I think
He had a
Melissa,
bad nightmare. He had
Okay.
a bad nightmare.
Melissa's around, guys. She looks like a dead speaker.
She actually follows Raylan because she's constantly keeping an eye on him. And as she comes in, she sees. I must imagine it from Melissa's point, right?
Ooh,
She
can-
is like this noise going on in the room. Boom, boom. She sees Archibald like making spooky fog, and Raylith flat on his face. So she runs to him. Says, "Are you okay? Are you okay? No, let me
There
help
goes
you
my
up."
fucking
And then
pride.
when she looks up, she realizes Captain's dead. It's like, oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
How did this
Was that
Melissa,
meant to happen?
Melissa,
No.
it is what has happened. But you know, we are not pouters. We accept the circumstances for what they are. Haxie made a mistake, and we are going to work with it.
That's
You-
is getting all the blame.
How quickly the blame shift
we did this one
happened.
together. But anyways, I am insanely curious about a certain vault door underneath the ship that is holding something suspicious. I think it might be slaves, or at least, if not slaves, something dangerous, and we need to address it. It is our moral duty as the good guys, objectively speaking. Can you speak to the captain and possibly elicit some more information out of him? Like, what shall we find once you also use knock to open the lock for us?
Okay, but remember, if we use knock, everybody's gonna hear we are using knock.
Ah, if that is the case, man, everybody is going to hear the sound of my lightning bolt.
No, that's fine. What we can do is ask him what's in it, ne? How do we open it? Where's the key? Simple.
If he's
Okay,
gonna
so it's not
because he doesn't
Melissa.
have to.
It's got.
Melissa looks at this and she's like, I can cast a spell to speak to dead, but I won't ask the questions. I will cast it. You guys have got 10 minutes. I'm gonna go and take a breather. And you see how she walks over and in a bag she pulls out sort of like a bit of like what looks like ashes almost. She sprinkles it, and she speaks like these 5 words, and you see the like the captain coming to, and you notice that she turns around and she walks out. All right, and the captain, it's like his body starts to reanimate, and you can kind of see like his head looking up towards you guys, and there he is. What do you do?
Who would like to speak to the captain? Objectively, who would he think did not kill him?
He probably
So, I mean, did he?
didn't see you. He saw me straight.
And did he see Haxie?
I doubt it.
So I
I don't know. Hexie is quite a small little fairy, so you would have seen the ghost more than necessarily seeing Hexie.
When it
Haxie,
doesn't, he
would
doesn't
you-
think
would-
you're inferior. Inferior.
Actually, do you want to speak to the captain, or I'll speak to the captain?
You got 5 questions, Hexie.
I don't want to speak to the captain.
Okay, I'll speak to the captain. I sort of gingerly walk over. I take my hat off for a second in respect, and I just sort of mumble to myself like, "Sorry, man, wasn't meant to get this out of hand."
What's
But,
out of hand?
Oh, fuck you. Okay, anyways, Captain, what is behind the arcane locked door that Haxie and I tried to enter?
An orb. of great power.
Is it dangerous to handle?
No.
Where are
questions
you
remaining.
taking it?
To the city.
How do we open it? Maybe? They're locked up?
Yeah. How do you open the door?
With the key.
Yeah, what if it's the key?
How many questions am I on?
One more.
You're
We've
now on
got
your
one
last
more
one.
left.
Where is the key for the lock that we spoke of in question 4, specifically?
He's like over here, and he lifts a chain that's like on his neck, and you see like the key hanging there, which Hexy noticed a while ago before the event that took place. In the previous session, she noticed the thing around his neck.
I will have that, and I pluck it off of
And
his
you
neck.
see like the corpse just like falls back down and just carries on in his dead position.
I turn to Raylith, and I use prestidigitation just to sort of clean him up a bit since he took a bit of a nosedive. And I say, Raylith, that vault where the kids were. So they're not so. There's yes, it's still important. Let's just keep sight of that. But not so much slave children as I had hypothesized, as a powerful orb of sorts that this motherfucker was trying to deliver to the city. For some reason, he was mentioning, oh god, I can't remember what he said earlier, I wasn't paying attention, the sacred flame, and he's going to be the keeper of the flame. Yes. This orb is important. I think we can put it in the we should definitely hang on to it.
Okay, we can always check the vault later and get the orb. We've got more pressing matters, like, first, what do we do with the body? Secondly, are we gonna kill the crew or not?
The body. Okay, so the crew. Perhaps we shouldn't just commit a lot more atrocities. I mean, unless they really ask for it.
The line has been crossed, Harry.
The line has been crossed. Okay, well then, in that case, let's at least give them the chance to surrender before we murder them. Gentlemanly warfare and all.
Okay, and if they surrender, then what? What are we gonna do with them? Because we're gonna arrive there and they're gonna be prisoners. They're gonna ask who the fuck was the Stone God prisoners. The Stone God is gonna say they killed the captain, and then we got open warfare.
The humanitarian in me does not have an answer to that equation. I say,
Can I quickly examine the body? See, and does he have any physical wounds on him?
The Shelton, Warlord Shelton.
Yeah.
No. The only wound that he's got is where he fell back onto like the part of the bed and he hit his head.
do you want to deceive the crew?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that plan a lot more than outright murder. But if it is murder, it's murder.
Okay, yeah, of course the story will be, well, we wanted to ask the captain when will we arrive and what can we do to help the crew. We arrived at his place. The door was semi-open. We heard a bang, opened the door and seen there he is, unconscious. We went to check if he's alright. He's dead.
Yes, we can. We could even suggest to the crew that maybe somebody come and inspect him, make sure he's really dead, even though we totally know he is.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't use the Speak of the Dead on him again, because you can only use one on the body.
Raylith, I have an idea.
What?
Okay, these pricks probably don't know how to cast that spell, so it doesn't matter. But what if you're probably the biggest and strongest, if you and I carry the body of the captain out in a panic, and Haxie clears the way and calls for the for the first mate, and calls, presses the Among Us panic button and say, "Something's happened to the captain. He's fallen over. We need someone to help him." And we make a huge scene, and pretend that we didn't know what happened. We just found him like that.
Okay. Important question before we carry on. Who took the key for the door? The magical door?
I took it off his neck.
Okay, cool. Alright, so Archibald's got it.
Also, mate, how much gold did this guy give me earlier when I convinced him when we were both high?
Sorry?
How much gold did he give me?
He gave you 45 gold.
Okay, cheapskate.
Oh yeah, after you died, I just want to know how much you fucking owe me, you bastard.
Actually, yes. Can we? I mean, no.
Okay.
Shall we just maybe check what he has on him?
Yeah, but then they know they're gonna see we
They're gonna
fucking looted them.
Oh, they're gonna
Yeah,
see we
that's
took the key already.
If they know there's a key.
If they know there's a key, if they bring up a key, you just say there was nothing. There is no fucking key. This is how we found it. We deny it. Deception.
Yeah, we tell them, I don't know, freaking go check his room. Fucking hell.
Okay. Yes. I like this plan.
Guys, I have an idea.
Go for it.
You guys are gamers make illusions, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, execute now.
Wait until one of these dwagers go down at the point where the captain is, and then make the illusion look like one of the other dwager that's like running away or something. Or a ghost.
Oh yeah. Oh, one of the specters again. And it just fucking disappears.
Yeah.
If it gets to that, if Raelith fails to deceive them, you might need to perform some under the table illusions.
No, I actually like his plan. And it's a lot neater. And the thing is, it's an eyewitness, it's one of their own guys. They're gonna believe it. They are definitely gonna believe that. No convincing needed.
Okay, let's
Actually,
do it.
up for it?
Yep.
I say.
Are we gonna go call one of their guys, or how are we gonna do this? Exactly.
In theory, the phantasmal killer is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it lasts for a minute. She's holding that concentration there.
She could like make it screech out of the door and like fly up the mast, make a huge scene, and then just disappear off the side of the boat.
Yeah, you could do
Yes. Do it.
Okay, or
Well, not yeah, or something like that.
that. Okay, actually, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so how do you go about it?
Or like what he explained.
No, you
Okay,
must
so-
describe it.
So you running out to the deck or flying rather, and then you have this
Yeah.
phantasmal killer basically following you, and then when it does, you basically let it skyrocket upwards, and it makes like a shriek, but you try and do it in such a way that everyone sees it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you must do the shriek for us.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Same man.
Absolute cinema.
Hey, bark.
So you you see this thing going all over the place, and before you know it, it's like heads back towards the fog from where you guys came. So it was just a few moments when it happened.
What
And
the
you all of a
fuck?
sudden see it disappear, and you see like everyone, even Twitch, she freaks out, she goes and she hides behind her sister. You see Prince Derendal is like, oh, not again. And Graves is like looking at this, and you see everyone turning the dwarfs. They look at it, and you can see that there's like this look of like that fear. It's like, they never leave the mist. Why is it that they're leaving the mist?
okay. So now tell
You
us, are we
basically-
while they're distracted looking up, we're basically above deck then, right?
I'm
I
not
am.
really.
I'm above deck.
Yeah. And Hexie is also out basically on deck because she would have had to see this.
Yeah. So basically, while everybody's concentrating on that one, we quickly sneak basically up deck again.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then we see where it came from. There.
Yeah.
We can just scream. Listen, what? It came from below deck. Check on the captain.
Captain! Check on the captain!
There we
I
go.
joined the dwagger like I'm like one of the loyalist followers.
Okay, yeah, and you notice that they start running. I'm just using the one as an example. They start running, they get down. Jordan, you as well, you start running. And when you get to the captain's quarters, you see the one like What the hell happened to Lord Chilton? Man, don't they leave scars? He's got a bludgeoning hit to the head. What's going on here? And you notice that they're all looking at this like, what? How? Do they Raylan, you took the key, right?
I have it.
No, yeah.
Archibald.
Archibald got it.
Okay, Archibald's got it. He said, bloody hell, and the key. You don't know where the captain might have kept it. Shit, that was for Themberchart. But
For what?
Themberchart. And
What's that?
you see them all like looking for a moment at each other silently, and then they look at you and they're like, the great power of Grecklestook. If you don't hear of it, you'll see it and then hear of it. But no matter, when we get to the docks, they'll be able to open the door. Our mage smiths are very good at doing those such things. And you see
That's good.
The rest of them start making their way back to the ship and trying to figure out what they can do. Another two of them stay with the body to try and just clean up the mess and document what actually happened. But as for the rest, they're not really sure how and why and what happened, but for what it's worth, they take it based on the value of what you saw now. To close off the session, is there anything that any of you guys want to do just before we finish off?
Something small.
Yes, can I continue reading my book, please?
Yes, you can roll me a d10 to find out how many hours you managed to still read from it.
Oh, and what can I
Oh,
do?
7, that's
Ooh,
nice.
7 hours.
Okay,
Nice.
so 7 hours. For Lyra. Okay, you almost
Wait,
there.
where's
All
my
right, cool.
book?
I've got it here, don't worry, I've got your notes down. Okay, alright, okay, so Lyra, Hexy, what are you doing? What would you like to do?
Not really much, I think probably just go through my backpack, sort my things, make sure everything is there and accounted for.
To make an account of what you've got.
Yeah, just looking through the bag, yeah. Making
Okay, sure, let's quickly have a look. You got gloves that you haven't identified. Would you like to try and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that,
So that's
Yeah.
not normal gloves.
no. And you managed to identify it, and it's the gloves of swimming and climbing.
Oh.
So with that, you get the ability to get +5 to strength checks and athletic checks, and you have a climbing speed and a swimming speed equal to your speed. So you can climb, walk, run, and swim and fly if you decide to put them on.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
Okay, anyone else doing anything in their moment?
I've just got a question.
Yes.
So the vault that we were trying to investigate
Yes.
earlier, how is it positioned on the ship? How do I get there? Is there like a trap door?
No. So there's the captain's quarters. If you go down the deck and you go towards the back of the ship, the captain's quarters is on the left, right at the back, and then this little vault area is on the right-hand side. So their doors are looking at each other, basically.
Shit. Okay, so there's quite a lot of activity there at the moment.
Well, no, not really, because all the Dwegar went back to the deck. So at the moment, nothing's happening by that vault currently.
Could I sneak up, unlock the door?
Yeah, I suppose you could, but you just have to roll. Well, it depends on who's good at sneaking. Like who's good at opening
Would be
locks
good
and
at
stuff like that.
sneaking. Who would be
I won
good at
Who could see
sneaking?
that?
Ooh.
But we I've got the key though, so we don't need to lockpick it, or do we?
Yeah, but you gotta still make the attempt to sneak. Like you
Yeah,
might not
that's-
be on the deck, but you gotta
I
make the
see.
attempt to sneak.
Joran,
So who's doing it?
I think you. I don't think you're a bad guy, but I do think you are much more sneaky than I am. Would you be interested in a door and just relieving them
Yeah.
of the burden of this
Sure,
orb.
you-
Clearly causing a lot of distress. And if you are finished, maybe just lock up again and possibly cast Pass Without a Trace if you have that.
Don't have
Okay.
it, but I don't think
I
I'll
know
need
you
it.
shady types tend to have that.
I can call you shady.
Don't
Oh, he's
rabbit
very
explain to me,
shady.
Don't
You're
rabbit
the
explain
man
my
blame.
job,
Okay, and Raylith, what are you doing before we go to Joran, the last one for this particular point?
Well, I'm close by, just keeping lookout.
Okay, so you just keeping lookout. Joran, is anyone going with Joran, by the way?
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, all right. Joran,
You want you,
you
Joran?
roll me a stealth check. Oh wow, Jesus Christ! Okay, never mind. 26. You managed to walk down, and you keep to the shadows. There's like hardly any activity there, but you are easily able to get to the door. You even try and make the look to see if you can spot if there might have been an invisible person or not, but not at all. You are practically a shadow. And you manage to get to the store, and you notice that there's like a crystalline slot that you can put the stone key in. And do you decide to do that?
First check for traps before I do this.
Okay, so do a perception check.
I will use luck if it is bad because my perception is horrible.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Use your luck.
Okay.
but
Okay, use luck. Just don't roll a 1.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so
Anyway,
with
there's
a
no.
six, you with it, what did you want to do?
there's no trap. I'll just open it then because
Can I hop down quickly and also have a look?
I asked the question before you went down, so no, you can't.
Ugh.
Okay, so 6, you look at this, you're looking at the ruins and stuff. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, so you put the key in, and you start turning it to unlock. What I will do is I will ask you to roll an investigation check. Okay, so with a 12, you notice that on the top of the doors, these ruins start to light up. And then at the bottom of the door, there's another 2 of these ruins that start to light up. And then the ones right by the key start to to light up. And you realize that this is a trap that is going to get triggered. The thing is, you got to do a sleight of hand or an acrobatics check to prevent the trap from occurring. You can choose which one.
yes,
I will. And
How did you get 19?
Well, he's got reliable, which means that anything that's less than a 9, it
10
automatically
actually.
goes to a 10.
Yeah.
So
I can't roll lower than a
10
10.
19. You do this, and when this bolt shoots off the door, okay, it's not something that makes a noise, but rather something that just arcanely hits you, and there's the only thing that would make a noise is your reaction to the spell. But you manage to jump out of the way. It bounces off the wall, and it bounces towards the captain's door. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down, and it hits the captain. Okay, the warlord, and you see his body that just turns into dust.
Oh god.
And
Oh well.
armor, weapons, anything he had on him, gone.
Holy
Right?
shit. Shit, what?
You notice that the ruins have now gone into a faded color.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell was that?
Disintegration
nothing.
rate.
Everything is cool. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, dude.
Okay.
That reliable, maybe.
I wanted
alright.
to use one of my knack if I could have as well. But yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
You're
what is
lucky
in the room?
reliable. You needed to beat the DC 17.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, dude, that was close. Eh? Even with a reliable, that was close. Okay, all right. So yes, that's it. Okay, so you basically have access to the door. What do you do?
I open it up and I look inside. But I don't tell the rabbit that I've opened up yet. I tell him. Almost.
Okay.
So-
As you peek inside, you notice that, okay, so for the sake of imagination, there's like a Tesla coil almost that's at the top, and there's a Tesla coil that's sort of like at the bottom. And then in between, you notice that this orb is rotating all the time in between these points. What's weird about it is that when you walk into this area, it's almost like it distorts your psychic abilities. It distorts your magical capabilities. It distorts your ability to be able to conjure some form of that shadow magic that you might have. And you realize that in this room, it's almost like it's not an anti-magic, but there's something about it that's weird. And you notice that this orb is situated, and it's not on anything. It's like floating between these 2 points. You notice that it is also got like a very strange design. Let me quickly see if I can get it for you. Just give me a second.
Cameron, would you guys mind if I hop off?
Hang on. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just showing that quickly to him. Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
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 Okay, and when you see this, you realize that this orb is between those 2 points itself.
Interesting. Okay. I will call the rabbit down, but just before I call him down, I want to just check around the room if there's anything of value that I could just take. Is
The
there
only
anything else
thing in
in
that room is literally that orb
The orb,
between those
okay.
2 points. There's nothing else.
Then I'll call the rabbit down and say, cool, door's open.
Okay, are we gonna call it here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna call it so that we can see what happens next time with that orb. But as you're about to say the orb, you hear another person that says "Glachelstück in sight," and you hear that there's like a commotion on the top of the deck as you guys are nearing the Glachelstück City of Blades. With that, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm very curious to see